I just wanted to say one more thing. Beyonce has been difficult to balance loving you and needing you and wanting you and doing everything else that I need to do on a day-to-day basis. That's how much you have transformed my life since we first got together 15 years ago. In the space, you know what space I'm talking about. Our space, I'll put it that way, that we first started at, and like I mentioned to you before so many times, there's never been a person that's brought so much out of me, emotionally and spiritually, as you have. And I cherish it, and I am unworthy, undeserving. It feels like, especially because I have these moments of shifts. But you always, every time, you're my net too, you know, just like you say, with flaws and all, for how I treat you. You've always been there, even if we've never physically met. I can definitely feel and tell. Where your heart is with me. And I definitely am grateful, so thank you. And I apologize for how many times I've hurt you, put tears on your beautiful face, to your beautiful eyes. It's just, I'm trying to learn this new space as friends, and not to depend on to let God do the work daily through prayer. And I just help plant seeds in terms of planting music for you, or offering a verse or a prayer, or doing a devotional. He's trying to grow me in this area for a reason, I believe. And so, but I feel like if I didn't apologize to you, I wouldn't be doing you justice, because you've sacrificed so much of yourself, of your career, of your personal time, your personal life, your professional life in terms of making songs I haven't even heard. We haven't even heard. Recordings that are very precious to you that you've made for our relationship or for our friendship, and even, you know, on this latest record album, how you take the time to make sure every part of the sound, that you're not only singing and are concerned about the voice, but about the entire concept. And you've always been that way, but, you know, I guess in some ways, I guess I'm understanding more that you've gotten more into the production, obviously, that part of the projects. And so I only see part of it. But the part I see, I know, is only a fraction of what you do. Just like with the tour. Same thing. Excuse me. Thought I had to sneeze, excuse me. You've carved out so much of your time to making sure this tour was different, to making sure this experience was indeed the Renaissance era. Indeed. And the parts I saw of it were beautiful. Like I told you, I can't I'm not strong enough to watch you for physical reasons, emotional reasons, but just like you have Act 1, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you did have to let me go, I'd understand, because I would have deserved it. All I can do is apologize and just hope that you accept my apology, even if you move on. Because I don't want you to ever feel like you don't have a choice or that I'm controlling you or anything like that. I've always vouched for you to have a choice. From personal to professional, you know, in all aspects. Because you have such a gift of intelligence and wisdom and virtue and vision, and the combination brings about a culmination of so many creative attributes. And I don't know. And I know, I can feel it. I know probably in your heart you were saying, you were praying that this was going to be the tour that we met. And I'm sorry I couldn't do that. Yeah. You know, I remember your tour, which one was it? I think it was the Miss Carter show. And you came to DC, and I waved to you, and I feel like in that split second that it lasted, we actually connected. And you appeared in the crowd and did one of these, and all I could do was wave like this. I didn't think to do like that or anything like that because I didn't want to make it seem obvious, and I didn't know how you would respond. So, but the people behind me started standing up, and then it kind of messed up the whole moment. So then you went back to singing. but yeah, I've seen moments like that and think, wow, you know, it could have been a lot different had I had more courage, I guess. But it wasn't meant to be. And then my brother and I went to the Formation tour together in Baltimore, and we didn't meet there either. And so this has been the first time you come to my area since for a while. And God was saying not yet. And so I feel like he's got big plans. And even if they're not with me, even if you have to go on without me, I understand. Because I can only imagine, you know, your mom or your dad seeing it, and your husband and children seeing you sad, and or wishing that I didn't have as much pull on you as I do. And I don't want your mom to hate me because of how I've changed your thoughts or changed your life. And because of all the times that I've hurt you, and her knowing or seeing it, and then, you know, how can I say I love you when I hurt you? And all I can say is if you hate me, I understand. Because if you were in my place, I could understand that too. So if you don't watch this video, it's fine. If you don't watch any of them anymore, it's fine. But if you do, please know that you'll always have me in your corner, no matter what. And when I open up Proverbs 31, reminds me of you, reminds me of your mom, reminds me of my mom. And I'm just so grateful to be your friend, and for you to, sorry, I'm trying to calm down my throat because I'm crying, my throat is getting jacked up. But I understand if you have to go your own way for you to be happy without me. Because Lord knows I get it. I get it. I'm not, maybe that's what God wants too. Maybe he wants us to have, I guess it's derision or difficulty so that we don't love one another the wrong way. Maybe he's doing it this way so that we learn to separate and connect the right way, or don't connect at all, because maybe we're just constantly kind of like a love drop. But regardless, I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep praying for you. I'm gonna keep pulling for you. And when God says it's okay, if he does again, I'll see you again. Until that day, just know that when I get on my knees at night, when I get up in the morning, and every time in between that, you have my heart. You have my prayers. You have my love. I wish nothing but good things on you because of all that I put you through and all that God has made you to be. He doesn't want you to be sad, so I understand if he wants you to leave me, if that's how it made you feel. He doesn't want you to be angry with me, and if that's the case, he doesn't want you to be with me because that's not how he wants you to make, he doesn't want me to make you feel that way. So, I get it. Just know that I'm praying for you regardless. And that you'll always have my respect. Period. Because nobody's ever stuck their neck out for me like you have. And the only time I ever stop coming to you is when God's telling me to be better for you. And so I hope that that's what you see when you see me, not the one that takes advantage of you, which I never have done, never will do. The one that puts your business out there, never have done, never will do. The one that is just in it for the money, because I've never done that, never have planned to. Wants to tell the world all our business, no, because I never wanted to, never planned to. The only reason why we're together is because I wanted to make you smile. And the only reason why I'm still here is because I want to make our relationship even better than that. So if you want to come with me on this journey, I understand. If you don't, I understand. I love you regardless. I love you regardless, and I'm sorry for hurting you. But just know that every time it's been because God wants to make us stronger. God wants to make me stronger so I can be stronger for you. Stronger for us. So with that, I'll leave you. Good night. I love you. Stay blessed. Stay up. Peace.